getting into the Game 3 draft here. Shadowblade Slash looking to end their season on a good note here with a clean 3-0 sweep over Divine Ascension Obsidian. They're going to stick to their bread and butter with the bands, Necrox, starting off with the Shaco.
Yeah, get the scary clown out of here. And the other nightmare here for Divine Ascension Obsidian is their lineup in the lobby, because I don't think there's one player here that is in the right position, at least what I'm looking at, what I have word from production. But yeah, things are going to get interesting real quick unless they decide in the end they want to roll swap a bunch like they kind of have been doing all night, to be honest. But instead, Shaco Vel'Koz taken away. No surprise. Kai'Sa as well off the board. And Nocturne Diana for DAO. These are the two champions that have been causing them a lot of issues. Wouldn't be surprised to see something like the Leona taken away as well. But that means Jin Zhao is still available. Top priority in the jungle. He has been skyrocketing through the meta. Even with the nerfs to other junglers, he has been left basically untouched. And with Nunu on the board, the blade wielding duelist is still available. Or yeah, Leona. I'm on key tonight now that my void monster is gone.
Someone
give me a pay raise, man, please.
He's too good. The crystal ball perfectly clear for you tonight. That Xin Zhao first pick going to be coming through. A huge comfort pick for Meteor Toast. He's going to be feeling himself here to end off the season. And a Twitch lock in for Divine Ascension Obsidian. Necrox, buckle up, because this is going to be one heck of an unexpected draft.
They're a bunch of rats. Divine Ascension Obsidian. Yeah, they're full-on meme in this one. We're going to have to give it some fun because they are just going for full-on memes. They grabbed the Rammus. They grabbed the Twitch, two of the stupidest champions in League of Legends. So linear. You know exactly what they want to do. Slam Jam. Welcome to the party, though. Rammus with the rework could be pretty exciting. Malzahar's left open. They're going to go ahead and grab that one for Shadowblade Slash. They're probably looking to just 3-0 this series to really solidify themselves as we go further. But Karma is a decent option with the Jin Zhao. Does buff him up pretty nicely in the duels, makes it even harder to beat the champion early game. Or if you like sushi, we got fish too.
And if you like getting yourself in some bubble trouble, then Nami, certainly the champion for you. Void Rifter, importantly. Necrox, that is a champion-inspired name, and well, he's on his signature one, the famous Malzahar. That's been getting Shadowblade Slash a lot of their wins this season. Not banned away this time around. Divine Ascension Obsidian want to see if Shadowblade Slash could beat him with something else. And no better for Shadowblade Slash than to go back for their huge comfort picks on the Malzahar Xin Zhao. Mordekaiser, though, going to be banned away. Bird King, he's now losing the Nocturne, losing the Mordekaiser, so something new potentially from him coming out in Game 3.
I love DAO. Rat-a-tat-tat, let Rammus go fast and just run at the enemy team at light speed with the Karma, the Rammus, and all of a sudden Twitch is going to appear in your back line. This is going to be a hell of a game. Mordekaiser, Galio, both AP options banned away for the solo lanes, and I'm honestly liking DAO's draft more than I have all night, even though it's a complete meme. I think this is just so much better than what they've been trying to do. Drafting these like disengage, re-engage style compositions, it's just too hard to do. You have to somehow not get locked down by Leona, Nocturne, Diana. It's just too much you have to worry about. Forget all that. And just bring the power of a galaxy to your draft, a galaxy brain and a galaxy champion. Please do it. I set up the punchline and they just kicked me in the throat. It's Urgot.
No worries, Necrox. Getting that top lane matchup potentially in favor of Shadowblade Slash. They're going to get the opportunity to counter pick What Are You Doing? Switching it up, not going back to the Garen or the Darius. This time around, it's going to be the Urgot. Very interesting lock-in choice. Kind of popped up, I feel like, at the beginning of like the new item rework, but has kind of since fallen off in the top lane meta. Dr. Mundo going to be the pick here. That's the first time, I believe, reworked Mundo is popping up on stream for mid-league, at least, Necrox.
Yeah, it is, I believe, for mid-league. We've seen it in other leagues, but Yeah, Dr. Bendo into Rammus doesn't sound like a fun time. The new passive only negates one form of CC, and Rammus now has a whole hell of a lot of those with the ulti. So seems a little strange, but we'll let it go. They are certainly having some fun. And speaking of fun, champion like Viego is a whole hell of a lot of fun to watch. Just takes everyone's form, uses their abilities, and then goes back and does 400 true damage while he's unstoppable. It's really balanced, in my opinion. It just doesn't get better than Viego. So he'll be on the Rift tonight as well. And just champions that we haven't gotten to see in quite a long time. And I'm hoping our casters have some fun with this one, because I know the players are going to enjoy their time. Even though DAO are now sadly out of playoffs, at least they're going to wrap it up the night on a high note.
Go Viego, go into the mid lane, I believe. I think it's going to be Cornbread once again headed into that slot there. Necrox for Shadowblade Slash. And funny enough, a Malzahar looking like it's going to be the choice of bot lane. Void Rifter once again pairing up with Metapod's Manatee. Looking at the other side here, a whole lot of AD damage, but I wonder, what are the odds you think we're going to be getting AP Twitch?
Yeah, so AP Twitch is a one-shot machine, but no one then kills Mundo ever. So I'm not exactly sure what DAO are going to do. Lucian, not the best tank killer anyway. Even with the Kraken Slayer, he goes through his one rotation, gets a lot of Kraken procs, and then after that, he's basically out. So DAO gonna have to really think about what they want to do come team fight time. Shadowblade Slash probably don't have much thinking left. It's probably just, hey, what do you want to play? Oh, you want to play Dr. Mundo? Sure. You want to play Viego? Sounds good. And they'll probably just wind up at Drake Pit before DAO and end up grabbing themselves a 3-0.
And that has been the solid focus for Shadowblade Slash, taking fights they really know they can win, setting themselves up for success in playing as a team. With, in the previous two games, their very heavy team fighting focused compositions. Now this time around, Necrox, while they get some comfort choices, it's not as really a linear of a fight path as it was in game 1 and game 2. This time around, they're gonna have to, I believe, think on their feet, especially with that Viego in the mid lane.
Yeah, really gonna have to just play as the game comes at you, honestly. Like Shadowblade Slash don't have a clear identity, but I wouldn't say DAO do either. I guess kind of they all want to run at you with the Rammus Karma Urgot, but Shadowblade Slash, I wouldn't doubt that they understand that the stakes of this game are now off the table, so they want some fun as well. Don't think the jungle maybe got the memo. Maybe your toast on the Xin Zhao is not the most fun champion, but regardless, they understand that this game is just a afterthought and a formality. So if honestly you know mid league better than I do, who is going to have the most fun on their respective champion? I guess Void Rifter, the name Malzahar, like it seems pretty obvious. That's a dream, to me, but
it's not up there, I think, for the kind of Frosty Talia, Acid Kha'Zix range of champion mains who you just can't afford to let them get their hands on. Void Rifter surprisingly has gotten his hands on the Malzahar quite a bit, and so it's really going to be quite comfortable on the champion, but headed into the bot lane with it. Going to be very interesting. It's like a quadruple range matchup that I don't think we're going to be seeing too much action in until we get to level 6. We'll have to see, I think, once again, Necrox, as these junglers have been so entertaining throughout the series. I think once again, it's got to be our lane matchup, quote, lane matchup to watch here in game 3 between the Xin Zhao and the Rammus. They're going to be going all over the place.
I got my eyes on Viego 80 carry. Like, what even is that? I could go into the analysis like Viego's Q, the Blade of the Ruined King got nerfed by 50% healing. That's so big. You're not going to be able to sustain a lane. It doesn't matter. He probably didn't even read the patch notes and was just like, who seems like a stupid champion to play? Viego is up there on the most BS list of champions. Same thing with Twitch though. So Cornbread and what are you doing? The classic matchup in the bot lane in mid league. These two. I'm excited to see what Cornbread can do on Viego. He's been on Lucian duty throughout. So instead, he's on a melee range champion. See what he can do into what are you doing on the rat?
I think I may be wrong, Necrox, but this has been kind of the setup for Shadowblade Slash in the previous 2 games. I think we might still see the Viego go to the mid lane, is my prediction. I think they're bamboozling us once again. See, fool me once, sure. Shame on you, I think. Fool me twice, shame on me. 3 times, I've had enough. I'm not falling for it. My prediction is going to be that the Malzahar is going to end up in the bot lane. And funny enough, Divine Ascension Obsidian, this is a complete remapping of the roster here. Void moving up from the mid lane to the top lane. The Karma Police, he's had enough of sitting in the bot lane all alone. Necrox on the support. He wants to take matters into his own shell here on the Rammus pick. Saturation moving into the mid lane with what are you doing in Risky this time pairing up. So Divine Ascension Obsidian really going to have their work cut out for them. Let's see how strong the team synergy is here in game 3.
Yeah, just testing the limits of how far they can push their friendship. See how far the power of friendship can get them, and see how far this Rammus can soar through the air with the ulti. Yep. See if he does hit a critical target. I would have to agree with you, though. Looking back, Void Rifter's probably headed bot lane. Seems to be an easier matchup into the switch. You kind of just push your wave AFK and then do whatever you want. Maybe Metapod's Manatees had a mid lane or something, but yeah, it's a for fun angle. Mac Dewey, we got no more analysis to give. The teams don't have any more emotions to give towards this series. So I think it's just about time we send it to our casters on the Rift.
I think Cam and Gungeon are ready and waiting to have an absolute blast with this final match of the regular season. You won't want to miss it. Don't click out of that browser. We'll be right back in a bit.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Game 3 of our banger series tonight. Currently, Shadowblade Slash is sitting 2-0 up on Divine Ascension Obsidian on that blue and red side, and we have a banger Game 3 tonight. I'm going to be Camcom, and once again, I am going to be joined by Gungeon on Game 3.
And Cam, the biggest thing I want to talk about as we're loading into game number 3, why does the Mundo not have Corporate Mundo skin with his car already ready to rev up and get charging into game number 3 as we see these incredibly interesting team comps from both sides? I think Meteor Toast is kind of like the worry ward of the team where he's like, guys, we should still try to pick up a win as he locks into Zin's out, but I gotta give an applaud to Bird King for locking in the Dr. Mundo. I'm a big Mundo fan. I think next to Mr. Yorick and Mr. Olaf, he's probably like my 3rd favorite top laner, so I'm excited to see some Mr. Mundo in the top lane.
Yeah, and if you are looking to the side of Divine Ascension Obsidian on the red side here, you have their normal mid laner, top lane, normal support in the jungle, their normal jungler in the mid lane, their normal top laner in ADC, and their normal ADC in the supportive role. So, no one playing their normal role tonight. We are having a fantastic time, as like you're saying, we've got the new Mundo and we've got the Viego ADC as well.
I'm excited though because I think Karma Police is having the most fun with the Ghost and the Predator Rammus. I believe with that setup, you can fly about 3,500 feet into the air. That's actually the math that I've done.
Oh,
so I'm excited to see how far he flies because my hope is the Karma Police is taking up what Saturation has done in game 1 and number 2, where he just camps bot lane as hard as possible and see how fast he can get to bot lane and how quick he's going to get down there. But Lucian... Oh
yes, we are starting us off level 1 saturation, finding the solo kill mid lane, but oh boy, it is never just a one pro. Oh no, you gotta give your life back to Cobra. Oh no, there's a tower there. I think I'm gonna pass under it as Void also looking for that solo kill top lane, having that level 2 up on Bird King, but not gonna be any 1-for-1 trades up there quite yet.
I don't know, Cam, if you watch this series where it's like champion.exe, but one of my favorite like running jokes that they do in that kind of video series is where anytime a turret shot hits, it just yells chaser every time. And so that's just like the thought that's going through my mind as Saturation takes, I think, 4 tower shots before he died. I'm pretty sure that's specifically just a tower, not to Cornbread at all in the mid lane. But we do see again, it looks like the top laners are actually going to meet in the top side, finally not do a split map setup. So I'm excited to see how this top lane matchup goes because again, I want to see Bird King succeed. I think he's the most fun He's having the most for fun out of any of the players locking in the Mundo pick. So I'm excited to see. Also, did Mundo just throw a banjo as his E ability? Wait, I think that might be best skin then. Who cares about the car?
I don't know, man. The car is pretty good, but once again, Cornbread being taken down very low, as they did predict it there on analysis desk. Mac is correct. It is actually Cornbread playing that Viego mid lane. So Void Rifter, thought he was going mid lane. He's actually taking heal and going bot lane. So he's gone there all 3 games tonight. Has it worked out? Yes, it has so far. And we're gonna have a gank here in the top lane as Meteor Toast forcing out that flash from Void, but Karma Police is here going zoom with that ghost on the Rammus, and just finding that flash out from Meteor Toast is all they're finding, as Void Rifter being taken down very low from Risky's Karma support as Meteor Toast.
Oh my god,
Meteor Toast, he wants to go back into his jungle. Not gonna happen, Void. You got no mana on your Urgot. You got no mana, you got no life. Bird King finding another kill for himself on this Mundo. He fails his flash over the wall, but it doesn't matter. Takes the double kill for himself. What are you doing? He's gonna face check Void Rifter. Doesn't even matter, as he does so much damage. That is the one-shot Twitch, AP Twitch we were talking about earlier in the analysis desk.
Oh, it is AP Twitch. He actually is running the Doran's ring, so we are going to see the AP Twitch from What Are You Doing? But again, Mr. Mundo just out there succeeding, thriving, living, and grinding as he picks up the double kill top. I will blame Void for that because he didn't have trust enough in his Predator Aramis to get there fast enough, so he ended up burning the flash escaping, but he should have actually burned the flash initiating for his Predator Aramis. That is a mistake on Void. That is not Karma Police's fault at all, as Predator Aramis needs trust to succeed. He doesn't need anything else. He doesn't need stats. He doesn't need CC. He doesn't need armor or magic resist. He needs trust from his teammates. Predator Aramis actually exists only on the power of friendship, I believe, Cam.
So, you're telling me that Divine Ascension Obsidian has lost this series so far 0-2 due to them not having the power of friendship?
Yes, I believe that if you don't have trust in your jungler, how can they trust in you? That's really what's happening here.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
This
is the Predator Aramis. You gotta have the trust in him as Cornbread. Maybe you won't find a kill back onto him as the taunt comes out and Saturation finds another kill for himself. Meteor Toast dashes in, dashes right back out. But if that W did land there in Saturation, he could have very well been dead.
And you can see Void has already left the top lane. He can't handle the money man moves of Dr. Mundo and Bird King in the top side. So he said, I'm out of this lane, no more. Oh my god, the culling.
Oh, the culling, but Saturation taking almost too many tower shots there again. Would be 3-2. That would have been very unfortunate. It almost could have been an execute for him, actually. And Saturation, apparently his arch nemesis in this game is going to be that mid lane tower.
Specifically just tower. I feel like Saturation, most of the damage taken is just from tower shots this entire game. So I think we're going to go for kind of a world record. Void might be just dead to Mr. Moneyman Mundo. I actually wonder, does he rip off the Hawaiian shirt in that skin? I had not seen the animations. I'm excited to see them, though.
I'm pretty sure he does, yeah. I think he takes a sip out of his coconut there, and then he doesn't have a shirt on anymore, because somehow that's how that works.
You think in the coconut it's AM grind coffee, or probably,
that's true,
right?
That's true, actually. Can we get an AM grind in the chat for that one there?
Probably some AM grind coffee, keeping Mr. Moneyman Mundo up in the top lane, hydrated, making sure he has the energy, as we are going to get a gank from Cornbread, who's just sitting in the bush, waiting. Oh,
he has waited, and he's found his target on the Void, but with that E escaping down under the tower, there will not be any kills to be found in the top lane quite yet, but in the bot lane, we're going to have something here real soon.
See, the only reason that gank didn't go well is because Cornbread doesn't have some AM grind coffee to, power himself up.
True.
Bird King powered himself up, was ready for the tower dive, but Viego just not rocking any of that coffee, not able to make the dive happen. I think he sends a boat as his E ability, actually. That's not a banjo. I believe it's a boat. So we're getting some clarification. Yep, it's a boat. We are going to get bot lane tower or dragon being taken by the side of DAO. Yes, that's it.
I
That's the
would
team.
much have preferred if it was a banjo overboat. I think that would have been much better, as then you could just call it out of tune if you miss. So
See, that's what. Yeah, that doesn't make sense for a guy in a Hawaiian shirt to be sending out boats. Makes sense to be sending out banjos, though.
But if we are paying attention to skins here, Void Rifter definitely having the best skin in the game, sitting there with that B Malzahar. I think it's B Zahar, right? Yeah. He's got the little angry bees on his E, and then when you press, like, look at those angry bees. You're telling me that that's not adorable. If we had that in slow motion, it'd be even better. It's a little hard to see when it's going at the full speed, but Saturation here could be caught in the mid lane. He is forced to flash already. Both Cornbread and Meteor Toast forcing the flash out of themselves, as well as Cornbread will not have the same arch nemesis of the tower, but will have to deal with Karma Police coming in at Mach 20 and immediately being taken down even through the power of the crab.
That definitely should be on some like games done quick summer right there, some SGDQ, because Karma Police came in so incredibly hot to just die in the mid lane. He flew like an eagle, but he just wasn't able to get much done. And I will have to say, even though they do pick up a double kill in the mid lane, boom to the side of Meteor Toast.
Bubble from Metapod. What are you doing? As well as Void Rifter using that ultimate, but Metapod's in the end with the last auto, able to pick up that kill for himself. Definitely not what I was expecting. Now that bubble, the flash bubble, that is a ballsy play.
Yeah, Metapod's Manatee being very annoyed they didn't make the All-Pro third team support, so he's trying to get it done right now. What a play from Metapods on this Nami pickup as Moneyman Mundo picks up another kill at the top side. He's picking up so much tower. Look at him go right there. Bang.
Look at him go. He's knocking it down. He's got his banjo there. He's gonna take that tower down. In tune or not, he'll find it as now Cornbread. He's gonna be taunted up. The colon coming out as well, but it will be blocked by the minion once again. So Saturation, you got your ult there. It's gonna do a lot of damage, but it's gonna do a lot of damage to the minion.
I don't know how Saturation's doing it, but he's definitely letting down his Predator Rammus. Predator Rammus is doing exactly what he needs to do, but Saturation just isn't dealing enough damage, probably just a mis-execution. Blaming Saturation for that one, as Predator Rammus is just making the plays happen.
Oh no! He misses his ultimate once again. Meteor Toast looking to turn it back down on the Cornbread, and he's gonna find that kill for himself with another dash. Could be looking to find Saturation as well, as he's got no mana, taunted into almost death. Actually, Saturation is able to walk that one out, barely holding on to his limbs. Is now Void. He wants to keep on keeping this play, so he's gonna walk into the spot river. But the bot laners also are gonna be walking up. Everyone's got their ultimates up except for Void Rifter, so they definitely want to continue this TP coming down from Bird King as well. But that is going to pull him into his death. Void picking up that shutdown onto Cornbread. Is now Bird King running everywhere on this Mundo. Tidal Wave coming in, but it's not going to be enough, as what are you doing? Picking up his own kill as Cornbread goes down for the cause. Bird King as well, going a little too far.
I believe Karma Police in the last minute has spent maybe 15 seconds alive because he respawned, then Mobility Boots Predator back into the team fight just to immediately die. But he's getting the job done for his team. He's making the plays happen. He's initiating the team fights, as Void Rifter is saying, you are not going to be allowed to have fun. But Risky does end up making it out. Good play from Risky right there. And the gold is just about even, except there's a 2,000 gold lead that is specifically in Moneyman Mundo's pockets on the top side.
Looks like a 2,000 gold lead for Shadowblade Slash, but it's actually just for Mundo. He doesn't need to give it to the rest of his team. It's actually all for him. You thought that there was friendship and compromising in this team? Oh no, you give it to all tier Taxman Mundo in the top lane.
Taxman, I mean, he's getting it done though. He has the item already. The only reason he died there was because his team didn't want to follow up, left him behind. Moneyman Mundo needs some help, at least a little bit of help. So he's going to be able to get it done when he gets a little bit more items and maybe is able to run through that despicable rat in the bot lane of water. But Rammus, he's looking for it.
Rammus, he's looking for it. He does not find it. Finds only a taunt into a spell shield, as Void Rifter gonna look at him, use his heal, and just walk away.
I think Water almost just died to Malzahar E right there, so he wasn't able to get in range to follow up again. His team is leaving him behind. Karma Police is making the right plays. He's just not able to get stuff done because of his team.
Oh no,
as Meteor
tidal
Toast.
wave coming in. Oh no, Karma Police gonna be caught out now. Risky gonna use that exhaust, living just a little bit longer, but knocked up into taunted, into stunned, into rooted, into knocked up, into teleported somehow, and he's just dead.
And I just want to say boo to Meteor Toast because he's just not having fun this game. He's just playing a boring Xin Zhao game, not even going some like hype items like crit Xin Zhao. He's just going the very basic, just, oh god.
He just did a loop-de-loop around his minions and took the tower the whole time. Oh man.
Oh, wait, Bird King, wait, he does take his shirt off. Wait, that's, no, Rammus still can't kill him.
No, wait, we want to see the ultimate animation. Karma Police, what are you doing? No, don't make him flash. Come on, guys. We just gotta see the ult animation.
I'm not gonna lie, I do not think Bird King dies there with a mobility boots Rammus and a no item.
No, you think? I think Waterdude is gonna be dead though. Power of the Bees is gonna be there to stop him, and Void, Power of the Bees is not gonna be here to protect him. As Risky also gonna be caught out here in the bot lane, playing a Karma. You can't 1v1 Meteor Toast very well. He did burn his flash though, so flash for a Karma kill. Not too sure that one's too worth for Meteor Toast, but any kill is a kill. As now you got the Bees.
We need to be able to create a program that makes so we never watch Meteor Toast because he's just boring in this game. Everyone else should be watched. I think Bird King solo kills are a lot more important than watching Meteor Toast just play a boring Xin Zhao game. Again, Moneyman Mundo picks up the solo kill on the top side. No help, nothing being done there, just an absolute solo killer. Water Saturation try to play AD carry, but realizing it's not just a right-click roll. Oh, boo, Meteor. Oh, Rammus!
No, Meteor Toast. He's trying to turn it back around. One more auto could have found Saturation, but not going to do it. Is now Cornbread in his own 1v1 in the same lane, but somehow isolated. Is going to find that kill onto Void. Not quite a shutdown, though, as now he's going to use the E forward onto Saturation. Karma Police waiting for the right time to strike, but Cornbread already finding the double kill on his teammate and going to be tossed up and finally going down to Karma.
And you can see in the last minute who's picked up more kills as a jungler, Karma Police or Meteor Toast. Meteor Toast 0, Karma Police 2. Because Karma Police is having fun, not Meteor Toast is being boring and playing dumb champs like Xin Zhao. I think that Karma Police is really showing how to really get it done in these game number 3s. As Moneyman Mundo again just breaks the outer towers, breaking the top lane tower as well. He's just getting it done. I think both the most fun players are in the top lane right now. Void is having a lot of fun with that Urgot as he teleported mid lane just to die. Kill Meteor Toast right now.
They're trying to find this kill on the What Are You Doing, but Meteor Toast in a 1v3, not going to be able to do a whole lot. Cornbread teleported down to just, unfortunately, watch his jungler die, and I don't really want to call Meteor Toast anymore. I think he is just a scuttle crab at this point in the game, as now Metapod's gonna find this potential 3-man bubble, but not gonna find it onto the right target, forced to flash away immediately as the power of the Bees overwhelms poor What Are You Doing. Nothing left for him to even look at.
Rammus is coming in hot.
Chased down by the Bees. The Bees find their targets. Double kill down for the Void Rifter.
But Cam, the Rammus, he's coming. I promise you, he's gonna make it here to this fight. He has a Predator pop.
Okay.
He's running in.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Okay.
Here he comes.
He's coming.
Okay.
Here he comes.
He's coming.
He's coming.
He was blocked by Bird King. He's still going though. Oh, he turned back around. Wait, no. Oh, he's still. Okay. He's walking away now. I think. He might actually just be dead.
I was just watching the minimap as I watched Karma Police just slow. I assume he just right-clicked bot lane. He didn't actually look where he was going. He just right-clicked and said, "I am speed," as he just ran into that bot lane play. Speed. Ka-chow. Void finally dealing damage to the top lane outer tower as water. Oh, ships in the night. I guess Cornbread.
Cornbread in a 1v2 looking for these chickens. These are not your chickens, my friend. Is What Are You Doing? Literally just standing there right-clicking. Somehow is gonna go down to Cornbread. As now Cornbread is gonna be the one standing there right-clicking, but Risky with the monster Q will finally find the 300 gold shutdown down onto Cornbread. No more fun for you, Mr. Viego.
No more fun for you, Mr. Viego. He probably should have ultied out to be a useful character and not an AD carry, but he kind of forgot that when Viego, you take over the enemy character, you also take the weaknesses, which is being an AD carry.
Yeah, I don't know. AD
one.
carry, they've got a lot of weaknesses, like getting one shot by a Nami Q. I don't know how it happens, but apparently I heard it's not a fun role to play as. Oh boy, we're gonna have another fight for these wolves. Power of the bees have overtaken poor Karma, but he will finally have the power of the blast going to save him.
He's saved, but Bird King is slowly chipping down top lane. He's getting closer and closer to breaking that top lane outer tower as Moneyman Mundo's conquest to take top lane inhibitor continues. How many items does he need until he gets to be able to 1v5? We'll find out soon enough.
I don't think Bird King has actually left this top lane. Like you're saying, he's just going for this inhibitor. He's not looking anywhere else. He's got the top lane on his map. All it is his top lane. He's got a sticky note over the rest of his map, actually, as all you need is that inhibitor. That is the point of Mundo in this game, is now he's in a 1v4, as unfortunately there are other champions in this game that you do have to worry about, as you almost finds a kill back there onto Saturation, but his shutdown will be going down to what are you doing?
That's just rude. They just attacked the only member of the team that's really trying to get stuff done. The only person that had some hopes and dreams in the future. Moneyman Mundo being taken down, but not forgotten as his team picks up basically all of the mid lane inner and bot lane inner as bees.
Cornbread just going in, but once again, he picks up someone he doesn't really want to pick up, as double kill for Void Rifter. Once again, power of the bees is overwhelming DAO, as Bird King, on the back of him being picked off in the top lane, he did all chat a sad face. So that is a very sad face kind of played there. Oh no. Oh
no, the bees. Yeah, I think Void Rifter's his name might have given away the champion he loves to play, as this Malzahar is just dominating, but Moneyman Mundo teleports in the bot lane, really getting it done. He's gonna finally be able to take that inhibitor he always dreamed about.
He really wants it. He finally took off the sticky note of the map. He's looking at the bot lane inhibitor now. It's risky. Gonna pick up that kill. Down on the core river. Metapods pick up his own kill onto Karma. You aren't allowed to play Rammus in this game, as now Bird King, he's not looking for kills. He's looking for this inhibitor. Unfortunately, it's not the top lane inhibitor that he set out for his life mission, but he found one in another lane, and it looks like he's gonna find two.
Yeah, he's going to be able to break open this mid inhibitor as well. He's never going to be able to get his lifelong goal of the top lane inhibitor, but who cares when he can pick up the others?
Oh no, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're just standing there auto-attacking, and the entire back line is now Void falls victim to the same fate as he's going in for this 1v3, but there is nothing there to even take, as Meteor Toast, the Scuttle Crab fails in his own 1v3.
And I'm gonna say I want to whoever on the analyst desk said that this Twitch would be the one-shot Twitch build. I don't agree, because Bird King is just taking every single hit. He's not surviving, and not dying, and he's just surviving every single hit. I think that Moneyman Mundo is just too tanky for anything, you know? It's too tanky, man.
We are having a all chat discussion now, as Metapods and Karma would like to meet up in the Dragon Pit and have a dance party.
I think the Karma dance is better than the Nami dance, but I don't know. I actually don't know if Karma's gonna be able to get there, because it looks like Void Rifter's gonna kill her.
Void Rifter, are you interrupting our dance party?
Yes, Void Rifter, kill her. Void Rifter, do it.
Hey!
Do it.
Oh no, Cornbread, you weren't invited to the dance party, man. Like, you're in the top lane, you're at the wrong venue for dancing. Like, oh no, Saturation, this is once again minions. Nothing else to say other than minions. Double kill for Viego. Very fun, very balanced champion right there for you. Now, guys, this is not the dance party that we agreed to. Metapods somehow killing Risky in a solo kill, and Meteor Toast again, Scuttle Crab. Well, we don't need to worry about him.
Someone trolled there, because I don't know why we were seeing fighting when a dance party was promised. My only hope is that Moneyman Mundo will be able to break open this top inhibitor, the thing he's been looking forward to this entire time. I think he's gonna boat Void. Boat?
Void!
Oh, no,
That's not the top inhibitor. That's not what you're going for. Now they're going for the Nexus. No, Bird King.
No.
We're trying to find this top inhibitor. We're not trying to find the Nexus.
Top
Come
lane
on.
inhibitor.
Oh
Wait.
my gosh.
Oh my god.
That's the ramp of speed we were hoping for from level 1, but unfortunately, ramp of speed doesn't matter a whole lot if you are immediately Nami bubbled into death as the top inhibitor still standing as the Nexus is the target now for Shadowblade Slash. They will be taking the 3-0 for tonight against Divine Ascension Obsidian.
Yep, a 48 kill game in 23 minutes. What a game for Moneyman Mundo. He proved to himself that he could get it done. His hopes and aspirations were not dashed as he ended up picking up the biggest inhibitor in the map, which is the Nexus of Divine Ascension Obsidian, with a 3-0 for the side of Shadowblade Slash. To break down the hopes and dreams of Moneyman Mundo, we have Mac, Dewey, and Necrox on the desk. Take it away, guys.
Cam and Gunjin sending us out of the regular season on a fantastic note. Shadowblade Slash finishing on a good note of their own as they take down Divine Ascension Obsidian in 3-0 fashion. Necrox news around the league. Degens beating Fever 2-1. CB Rush taking down No Fear Wolves 3-0 fashion. I think we've got some spicy playoffs ahead of us, but looking back at this series for just a little bit, do you have any MVPs that stood out to you from the Shadowblade Slash squad?
No one in game 3 deserves MVP, like literally not a single player on Summoner Surf. I do want to highlight to everyone, if you are watching stream, please go in mid-league chat. What are you doing? I clipped your Twitch standing there melee range. I just want you to be punished for your sins. Please A-click. Kiting is a mechanic. It's really good. You're in mid-league. Dory K does it better than you. That's really embarrassing. Outside of that, though, throughout the entire series for Shadowblade Slash, I think, honestly, you have to give props to... Well, first, I'll go with the entire team in general because they played engaged compositions really well.
Right.
Everyone, honestly, on the same page. But outside of that, I'm going Meteor Toast in the jungle. I think not only playing engage really well, but consistently getting ahead in the jungle always allows for an easy time for your laners.
And the laners did make their jobs look a little too easy there in game 3, especially that bot lane connection there working out. Void Rifter heading down, enjoying the vacation to the bot lane as on those mage picks and not a whole heck of a lot to worry about. And it kind of looked like Divine Ascension were stuck in the middle of an iconic Nicolas Cage movie, worried about the bees that were coming in Necrox. It was a good game for Shadowblade Slash, getting their comfort picks, and I think really clearly showing how good they can be on some of those picks.
Yeah, a couple things we do need to clear up before we go to our interview. One, Gungeon, yes, it is a one-shot build, but I can't predict the man not moving his mouse during a team fight, okay? I can't stop him from just not wanting to play League of Legends. If you stack the passive, AP is like a 66% ratio or something, it actually can one-shot people. So that's number one. Number two, yeah, if you lose on off rolls, and maybe you can blame it on the fact that you're playing different champions, different roles. If you win on off rolls, it's really embarrassing. So my heart is out to DAO.
Who would lose to a team going off their regular role? Not No Fear Wolves versus CB Rush, right?
Yeah, we definitely had a lot of memery around the scene in mid-league tonight. They're done, though. That is the end of regular season. I'm glad I got to be here with you guys for it, but definitely a fun end to it all. And now after this, Mac, it's all back to business because we got playoffs on the horizon.
Business as usual. Necrox, I'm so excited. Bold prediction coming into this playoffs. I think this is going to be the best out of the 3 we've had so far in mid-league. No Glaive Esports to storm through everyone.
No Glaive.
Even though CB Rush have been looking to complete their revenge tour through missing out on the playoffs last season, I think everyone kind of outside of CB Rush is looking really, really close. And not only that, we've actually seen some teams able to take some games off of CB Rush if they try to play their game, if they're ready for the Scuttle Crab fights, if they're ready for the 3v3 C9 style of going absolutely crazy in the early game. Teams like Fever, I think, could pose a pretty interesting matchup for CB Rush. It'll be really interesting to see how after tonight the bracket shapes up. Again, the number 1 and the number 2 seed are going to be given a first round bye. I believe is going to be the 3 versus 6 seed and then 4 versus 5 seed. Isn't that right, Necrox?
I believe that's how Excellency is structured their playoffs. I'm sure Chad will correct us if we're wrong. But yeah, playoffs, honestly, in mid-league is looking super intense. This may be one of the closest ones throughout all the leagues. But even with like roster changes coming in for Fever, mid-jungle, a core part of your team, that's so important. And changing that right before, things are going to get real spicy. But we have our players ready for an interview, Mac. We're going to throw it on over to our casters to conduct the interview. That's it for Mac and I. We'll see you next time we go live. Peace out.